in any relationship in the dating market and outside of the dating market, you will share the energy of the person you are interacting with. And what I mean by that is, they say birds of a feather flock together, or, you are the sum of the 5 people you hang out with the most. When I used to hear that quote when I was younger, I was like, okay, that might be an exaggeration, right? I mean, you can hang out with certain people, but at the end of the day, people make their own decisions. And as I got older and I started to grow as a person, I started realizing I really don't vibe with my old friends group anymore. Like, I'm looking at the guys I went to high school with. I'm like, we're so far apart. It just feels like we're in a completely different world. And I know it's because I'm working on my own success. I know it's because of that. Because then I speak to other people that are working on their own success and I actually vibe with them quite well. So something to keep in mind in dating or in friendships as well is that, especially in dating, because it's more of a deeper connection, you will share the energy of the person you are in a relationship with. So a part of them will become a part of you, and a part of you will become a part of that. So it's something you got to keep in mind. And in that case, you should be really careful about the people you associate with, especially if we're talking about relationship-wise, because it will have an impact on your body. It will have an impact on your energy. It will even have an impact on your mindset. And this matters a lot, right? Because if you're in a relationship with a person who has dark thoughts, that's going to influence the thoughts you have. Those thoughts you have are going to influence the actions you take. And the actions you take will eventually shape your life, right? Your thoughts influence your actions, and your actions influence your life. So it's something to keep in mind. Sometimes it's better to have higher standards for yourself when something doesn't necessarily feel right. And sometimes it really is better to be alone than to be in a relationship that's unhealthy for you. Because a relationship that is unhealthy, or the person's just, kind of a messed up person, it will have a negative impact on your life. It's not that it won't have a good impact. It will have a negative impact on your life, right? Naturally, you want to spiral upwards in life. You don't want to be kind of a mix of kind of going up and down. So it's something to keep in mind. Developing any type of connection with the person or relationship with the person, you will share energy with that person, and part of them will become part of you, and part of you will become part of them. So, if something doesn't necessarily feel right, you should focus on having higher standards for yourself and just be wary of the people you keep around.